welcome to By the Way with Beth and Stacey. I am Beth Cooper.
I'm Stacey Earlywine, and we are in our fall season.
We are. I love fall.
We love fall. I'll tell you what, I love fall. There's nothing like fall decorating. I have not done anything at home yet, but I haven't had time. But I'll probably be getting those mantles put up, and because I want all of September, October, and all of November. I actually would decorate for Christmas the day after Thanksgiving. I've always done that, but I like my fall. Oh man, and there is nothing better than just taking those spring ones down. And
yes,
I don't know how.
I've already decorated at my house. So
now, did you do the inside too already?
Yes,
or just the
I
outside?
did. I sure did. I did the inside and my front porch.
Somebody's
all
an
in fall.
overachiever.
Yes, and it will stay up until October the 31st. I will take it down on November the 1st.
Oh, so you don't. Okay, so your Christmas stuff is during Thanksgiving.
Yes,
you'll have
because
Christmas
Thanksgiving is a day. Christmas is a season. And the Christmas season starts on November the 1st.
Okay. I will leave my fall stuff up till the day after Thanksgiving. Then I take it all down and I put my Christmas stuff up.
I'll still celebrate Thanksgiving. I just don't need my house decorated for it.
I like it. I like that fall. But my fireplace looks the best decorated in fall. The brick on it's
I
really
love your
great.
Fireplace. I wish I had it in my house.
That's
great.
That fireplace is pretty awesome. I'll have to take a picture of it after I decorate it.
Yeah.
Oh, let's do that next time we record. Take pictures.
Okay.
I'll get mine decorated this weekend probably because I don't think anything's going on this weekend, is it?
Let's see. We have junior high baseball Saturday
that
morning.
Don't affect me.
And I had something else that afternoon. I don't remember what.
But so we need to clear some things up.
Yes. What?
Okay, I'm confused on. Okay, so Sunday, the 1st.
Yes.
And then the 2nd is Monday, Labor Day. So does that actually, like, if Sunday, that's really not the first weekend of September, is it? Because if the 1st falls on a Sunday, that doesn't count as that weekend, right? So is the real first weekend of fall like what would that be? The 8th?
I don't know. I mean, I think
because Sunday's the beginning of the year.
The first day of autumn is like the end of September, right? Like the 21st or something. So I think
my birthday.
What day you choose to say is the first day of fall is something that only your heart can tell you.
No, I just meant what do we call this? Like, so like if the 1st falls on a Sunday, if September 1st falls on a Sunday, is that weekend considered the first weekend of September?
It's considered Labor Day weekend. I don't know if that's
right, but it's not really the weekend. But they were celebrating. Yeah, that's still considered
Labor Day weekend. Yeah, that's Labor Day weekend.
Because so when's the cemetery tour?
The 12th and 13th, I think.
Because that's actually because we always do it the second weekend of September, right?
Yeah, let me just pull up my calendar.
Yeah, because so they're not actually counting this on the 1st as the first weekend of the actual first weekend of September is the 8th and 9th. Right?
The 7th and 8th.
7th and 8th.
Is the first Saturday in September this year is the 7th.
Okay.
The 14th is the second Saturday. And so
right. So
the Shadows of Elmwood is September 13th and 14th.
Because I keep getting that mixed up because I'm thinking, oh, well, the Sunday, September 1st, but that don't count as that weekend. That's still an August weekend.
I guess so, but it is Labor Day weekend.
But it is Labor Day.
Because
Labor
Day is always the first Monday of the month, which is the 2nd this year.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, clear something up for me here because I'm not getting it.
Yep.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Time is going by, but I love September because it is my birthday month.
Yes.
And I did say birthday month.
Yes.
All month long.
It is her birthday month. We will celebrate.
We will celebrate all month long.
You can wish her well by emailing us at by the way with Beth and Stacey at gmail.com or like and follow us on Facebook.
That's right. Yeah. So, but I love it. So I haven't decorated yet, so I'll probably do that, and then we'll bring in pictures of our decorating.
Okay.
That'll be fun. I just went to Dollar Tree yesterday or whenever I went, and oh my gosh, they have got so much fall stuff out. I went crazy. It doesn't take much because you're just like.
Well, I bought all my mums and did my porch yesterday. It's not finished because I'll wait and buy some pumpkins to add to it too a little bit later, but. I went to Country Closet. They have a lot of fall decorations. Not that I need any more. I really don't need any. But what I wanted, and they had a ton of them, are those cute little scarecrows that are on a long stick, and you stick them into your mums.
I love them.
Me too.
Well,
the ones I had last year, the stick got rotten. I threw them all away because they were kind of done.
They sometimes won't last but one season.
Well, Country Closet had a whole bunch of them, which they did. I bought a lot of them, so just saying. But anyway, I went to Country Closet yesterday and found those. That made me happy.
Yeah,
Good
I haven't
find.
been out there yet.
They're like 75 cents each.
I love that because they're not going to last the whole season.
Uh-uh.
So how many mums did you? I don't buy, because like my birthday's in September, so usually my grandchildren, my daughter-in-law,
Get
Paige,
you, Mom.
they're going to put pumpkins and I don't buy a pumpkin anymore because Paige and they come and decorate them up. The kids love doing that. Funniest story. So JoJo and I went to yesterday. We were piddling and running around, and so we went to the farmer's market because Jack loved going to the farmer's market and getting flowers with Yaya. So I'm like, Joey, you want to go get some mums? And I did get the big, but they're not blooming yet. So I'm like, I don't want to get too many yet because I like to get that instant gratification when they're blooming already. But I do love mums. So I bought like the big tri-colored one and two. I said, she's like, I want pink ones.
Okay.
I'm like, okay, but I said, I don't think they make pink mums, but they make purple mums. So she goes over there and I'm like, ask the nice lady. Ask the lady, say, excuse me, do you have purple mums? So JoJo excuse me, purple mums? Like that. And she's like, yes, we do. They're over here. So we go over there. And Joanna's like, I want this one. They're all green right now. I said, pick out a mom. So I was like, I want this one, Yaya. I said, okay. So we got that one. And I said, tell her thank you. And she's like, thank you. So then we picked up 2 purple mums and then the tricolored mums, and we were in there paying for them. Okay? We're in there paying for them. And everywhere we go, they like to pay now. So we're paying, and I'm like, here's the money. And so she's like, that'll be whatever it was. And so I said, hand her the money. And Joanna handed her the money. I said, you're going to get some change back. So then she got the check. But I took the change because it's my change, right? So I take the change back, and the lady says, thank you. And Joanna said there, I said, you're supposed to say, you're welcome. So Joanna said, welcome. And then I said, now, Joanna, leaned down. I said, now you tell them, have a great day. And JoJo's, have great day, have great day, and they're like, oh my gosh, she's the sweetest. Oh, gee, that. I'm like, well, I'm teaching her, I want her to be polite and smile.
Sure.
And I want her to communicate with adults, right? So we get in there and I'm like, oh, JoJo, you are so good. And I put her in her chair and she says, Yaya, I need your money.
Oh.
And I went, what? She said, yeah, I need your money. I said, no, you don't need my money. She's like, I need your money. I said, well, I got $1 here. You want my $1? So I handed her $1, right? And she's like, I need your money.
She wanted all the change, didn't she?
Yes. I said, JoJo, I just gave you all of my change. I said, you've got all my money. You don't need any more money. And I said, wait a minute. Do I have, and she doesn't know what the word bribe means. I said, JoJo, does y'all have to bribe you to be nice? And she went, yep. Not knowing what
it really meant.
What it was, but boy, she hit it rounded up. It was so funny.
She's so cute.
She is cute. She did get $1, but she didn't get even. But what will appease her is Dairy Queen, because people tip me in Dairy Queen dollars all the time, so she'll tip me in Dairy Queen. And I'm like, here's the Dairy Queen money. That is the most important money you'll ever have in your grasp.
Yeah.
But it was just funny, just like, do I have to bribe you?
Oh, yep. Funny, JoJo.
Joanna Jean.
Oh, gosh.
Okay, so this ad that I've picked up today, well, it's kind of racy. And remember I was talking to you about, on our last episode, these, the 60s ads were very, very sexist. The women's movement's just coming out.
Yes. What did you find?
This is almost terrible. Look at this. Learn to train your wife. First of all.
Oh, my gosh.
First of all, I didn't realize she doesn't have any clothes on.
Oh, my gosh, Stacey. What did you say?
Well, I didn't realize.
Where did you find this?
Online. But I'm so sorry, guys, because I literally just noticed that I'm looking at it in my phone that she doesn't have any clothes on. I'm sorry, but okay. Listen to this. Learn to train your wife.
Stepford Wives.
In 5 easy lessons. Free booklet. Shows you how. Listen to this. Teacher 2. Oh, you guys are going to die. Fetch your slippers and pipe. Massage your feet. Serve you ice cold beer and snacks. Get this. Sit quietly while you browse your favorite television stations.
Oh my gosh.
Respond to nonverbal clues such as the snapping of fingers.
Is this for real?
Yes. Answer yes, dear, to any and all requests. Greet you at the door wearing nothing but cellophane wrap.
I think they misspelled cellophane.
They did misspell that. Write to the Committee for a Better America, 200 King Street, Washington, D.C.
Oh my gosh!
I came across this ads that wouldn't fly today.
No, and it makes me mad just looking at it. I'm like, ah.
Right? And I can't. There she is. Oh, my favorite. Respond to non-verbal cues. It's like I'm doing that with my new puppy. I can't believe free booklet shows you how. Gosh. Isn't that? And that was just the.
What was it called? The place you write to?
Let me see. Write to the Committee for a Better America.
Try Google that and see what that is, and if they're still around.
Yeah, the
Committee for a Better America.
But it's Washington D.C.
Yeah.
I cannot believe. I just realized. I'm just looking at it. I'm like, holy cow.
Yeah, she was naked.
She doesn't have
nothing but an apron on, baby. Wowzers.
Like I said, I'll be deleting that. Yeah, I might, because there was a whole list of ads in the 70s that wouldn't fly today. It's like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
It does remind me of fried green tomatoes.
Yeah, a little bit. It makes me think of the Stepford Wives.
The Stepford Wives, totally. But remember when she comes to the door and she's wrapped up in cellophane?
Oh, yeah.
Kathy Bates.
Yes.
Fried green tomatoes is one of my all-time favorite movies.
I love
it. Love it. That one. Still Serendipity, Fried Green Tomatoes, Still Magnolias. Watch them over and over and over and over again. But yeah, so
yeah.
But anyway,
Clue.
I thought that was Clue. Yeah, your favorite's Clue.
I love Clue.
I've got a story today. We're actually going to talk about the gentleman. His name's cool. Orla Clyde Forsman. He's the gentleman that started an airport, actually. On his own ground south of Elmwood Cemetery.
Okay.
We're going to talk about that. And this man was, wait till I get into the story.
Okay.
He did it all. So
okay,
we'll take a commercial break and we'll be right back.
At your locally owned Napa Auto Parts stores in Flora and Louisville, you can count on experts to have the solutions to keep you running on the road or in the field. More than just your car, the Napa Auto Parts stores in Flora and Louisville carry a large inventory of Napa products for farms, heavy trucks, and just about everything that moves. Experienced associates understand your needs and are ready to help with the perfect part at a great value. That's Napa Know-How at your locally owned Napa Auto Parts stores in Flora and Louisville. Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
We like technology at Flora Savings Bank. Here's what you can accomplish in our mobile banking app in less than 30 seconds. See account balances in your transactions, set up an account alert, make a transfer between accounts, get an alert text message about your transfer, pay a bill, turn your debit card off and then back on. It all happens in the palm of your hand with our free My Bank to Go app. Search My Bank to Go in the App Store or Google Play and give mobile banking a try. Flora Savings Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Welcome back to By the Way with Beth and Stacey. I am Beth Cooper.
I'm Stacey Earlywine, and I'm going to bring you a story of Flora's father of flight remembered. This gentleman's name was Orla Clyde Forsman. They called him O.C. Forsman, and he is credited for developing the first airport in Flora. When he first started off, it was on his land. He had a farm down and south of Elmwood Cemetery.
Yes, we talked about him in one of the cemetery tours a little bit, I think. Him or the airport. I don't remember the story.
Yeah, it goes all about the airport. Yeah, this man is...
And that's why there's an airport road down there. So if you've ever been going south on Blue Mound and you see airport road, but it's going west, like not towards the airport, and you're like, what the heck? Why is that called airport road? Because that's where the first airport was.
That's where the first airport was.
Yep.
Born in Mattoon and raised in Carlisle, O.C. Forsman moved to Flora in 1926. He established his home here at the age of 40, so he didn't come. He only lived in Flora for 20. He died young. He died when he was 60, so he only was in Flora for 20 years.
Okay.
He became a prominent local figure in public life, farming, founding a newspaper, and serving as a county judge.
Wow.
Yeah, this man was crazy. He was also a civic, and he volunteered in lots of organizations. Whenever anything was needed, you could call OC for. And I love his name,
Orla.
That's a neat name.
Yeah, I like it, but everyone called him OC.
OC.
Down in the
Orla
OC.
Clyde.
Did you ever watch the OC in the 90s?
I missed the 90s. I was having kids. I was raising kids.
It was like a soap opera kind of, but for teenagers. The OC. Go ahead.
So anyway, he and his wife were parents of 9 daughters and 1 son. 3 daughters and the son preceded him in death.
You know, I would take 9 daughters and 1 son any day over 9 sons and 1 daughter.
Not me. If I had 15 kids, I want all boys.
You're crazy. You only say that because you've never had girls.
I don't want girls.
They're so much easier.
Oh, I don't know.
Trust me.
My boys were easy, so yeah. I don't know. I always said if I had 15 kids, I'd want all boys. Crazy. So that's interesting because, like, once he came to the community, then other people in the community became interested in flying. Because, like I said, he started an airport on his own property. It's absolutely crazy. Forsman had an interest in aviation, resulting in him owning at one time 5 different aircrafts.
Wow.
Others in the community became interested in flying and became licensed. And from those humble beginnings came the impetus for what is now the Clay County Airport Authority. Forsman was born in 1886.
Wow.
Right? And his experiences were varied throughout his life. Get this. This man was crazy. He served as a deputy under 2 sheriffs while residing in Carlisle. Was an agent, you'll love this, he was an agent for a sewing machine company.
Which one? I need to know.
I don't, it doesn't say which one. He worked for an outdoor advertisement firm. Okay. Worked as a private detective.
This guy's so cool.
So cool.
You know what wait, can I tell you who he's making me think of?
Who?
One of the guys from Secondhand Lions.
I love Secondhand Lions.
I love Secondhand Lions, too. If you guys haven't seen that movie, you need to see it. But they flew planes.
They were rowdy.
And they had an interesting life full of all kinds of adventures. Like this guy, he's our own local. Did he have a brother? He's our own local Secondhand Lions.
Well, it doesn't mention any siblings. He's buried over.
He did it all by himself.
It is absolutely insane.
Okay, so I'm
not even done.
Okay.
It's crazy. Owned and operated a candy store and a cafe.
Okay.
Was a car dealer for Hup Mobile.
Hup. Wait a minute.
Hup. H-U-P-M-O-B-I-L.
Wasn't the guy's name in Secondhand Lions either Hup or Hep?
It was Huck.
Hup.
Hup?
I don't think it was Huck.
You don't think?
It was like Hup or Hep.
Who was it?
Google that, Ty. What was the character names in Secondhand Lions?
The rough-hand guy in Secondhand Lions. What's that actor's name? That Haley Joel Osment was in it. Yeah, look up Secondhand Lions and give us their names and who the actors were. Because I love that one actor, the bald guy. He's great, but I never can remember his name.
Duvall? Huh?
Hub. H-U-B.
H-U-B.
Hub.
Hub.
And this guy's name's what?
Hup.
Is that a
Mobile.
coincidence?
Hup Mobile. I don't think so.
Christian Kane?
Oh, yeah. What was Chris? Well, his first name's not Christian, is it?
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Robert Duvall.
Robert Duvall, and the other one's last name was Kane, but it's not Christian.
Michael Caine.
Michael Caine.
We talked about him on our Gypsy episode. Michael Caine was actually raised by gypsies. He was a gypsy. He was raised in a gypsy household. But anyway, Michael Caine. Yeah.
I don't remember them. That was in our skit?
No, it was in our show.
Oh, in our show.
TV show about gypsies.
Okay, cool.
Famous people that were gypsies.
Okay.
He was one of them.
And I'm not done. Besides farming in Flora, he started a newspaper, the Quad City Bulletin.
Of course he did.
Ill health forced him to sell it to Charlie Crowder in 1945.
Oh, my. I remember
Right.
Charlie.
I love Charlie Crowder. And the newspaper was then renamed the Sentinel. Okay? So Charlie Crowder's one. I've got that book of Charlie Crowder, and they call it the Sentinel. And, no, is it Charlie Crowder? Yes, that's the mayor, right?
Yeah, he was the mayor.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, so he owned the Sentinel, and he has a lot of neat stuff. So I remember the Sentinel.
Okay.
He served as a justice of the peace and was the secretary of the Egyptian firefighters.
Is there anything this man did not do?
Name one thing that he didn't do.
I don't know. I can't think of anything.
He wasn't a dentist or a barber,
No.
but he literally did everything else.
Yeah.
Let's show that young picture of O.C. Forsman. This is a picture of him in 1921 at the wrong picture. That's the daughter. It's the younger nope. That's him and his wife later on. It says O.C. Forsman 19. There we go. So this is him on the left.
Okay.
O.C. Forsman in 1921 at the age of 35, and then that's the gentleman when the year he died at 60.
Oh. What a
O.C.
shame to die
Forsman.
so young, but man, he accomplished a lot.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, absolutely. Could you imagine if he would have lived more years, what this man would have accomplished?
No.
Yeah. Interesting. And then the next picture we'll show will be his daughter, because that's an interesting story. But Forsman is best remembered for, of all those things he did, he's best remembered for building Flora's first airport and developing local aircraft and flying. Building an airport on his farm was not an easy task. The enterprising Forsman constructed 2 runways, 300 feet wide and 2,680 feet long. One was north-south and one was east-west.
Makes sense.
The work personally financed by Forsman. So this guy's doing all these things that I said he did was prior when he came to Flora. When he came to Flora, he was the farmer and that type of thing. So
Okay.
this man has created a lot of wealth in his life if he's doing this.
Yeah, yes.
It required leveling a hill, moving thousands of yards of dirt, and filling in a ditch 450 feet long
Oh, my.
with 150 drainage tiles covered by dirt.
Wow.
Wow. Then later came hangars, a well, and a fuel pump to serve the aircraft.
Huh.
He
He had it thought out. He didn't just
willy-nilly
plow
this.
a little area and make it no grass, and he didn't do that. He was serious
That would
about it.
be-
He
I
laid
wonder-
tile, he drained it, he did all of the things.
That is very interesting, isn't it? Because if you think about that, I would have loved to see what that looked like. Because, it looked like his daughter, I'm going to show the picture later on of his daughter, and she's literally, it makes you think about that, he just cleared that off and they just landed on the dirt. Yeah. Get this. Forsman's interest in aviation resulted in him owning, at one time, 5 different aircrafts.
He had quite a bit of money then, didn't he?
Oh, yeah.
He was smart.
And 2 of his daughters became licensed pilots.
Good for them.
Isn't that something? And then it says right here, this is his daughter talking, Evelyn Forsman. She's the one that I have a picture of here in a little bit. She said, Dad had 2 Cubs, 1 Taylorcraft, 1 PT-19, and an Aeronica plane, Evelyn said. She resided in Flora. Her last name was Worthy. Mrs. Worthy was the first woman pilot in Clay County.
Evelyn Worthy. Way to go, Evelyn.
Worthy. Good job, Evelyn.
Yeah.
Receiving her license in 1945.
Wow.
So now let's show the picture of Evelyn.
Okay.
This is Evelyn Worthy,
Okay.
Flora's first woman pilot, stand next to the Cub S3 that she piloted in 1945 from the Flora Airport on her father's property.
That's so cool. Wonder where she went.
I don't know. Makes you wonder how far she
Where would
went.
a young gal like her fly that plane to, and what would they do when they got there?
I don't
Would
know.
she think she piloted it down to Panama City Beach and
I
spent a
would.
few days on the water? That's where I'd go.
That's where I'd have been. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't
It
know.
is insane. She said, this is funny. So she got her license in 1945. My first passenger was my 84-year-old grandmother.
Oh, wow.
Granny wasn't afraid to die.
Nope. Granny's like, I trust ya.
I can't even imagine.
Wonder where they went. Does it say?
Nope.
Maybe they just tooled around town and came back down.
Yeah. So that was her. Mrs. Worthy said she and her husband, Don, flew and gave lessons along with 2 other pilots, Harry Cole and Robbie Robertson. Mrs. Worthy recalled a time when the Wilcox brothers, this would be an interesting, we need to find this, when the Wilcox brothers used the PT-19 from her dad's airport, somehow ran into a barn and were tragically killed.
Oh.
Do you ever
What was that name? I'm going to write it down.
Yes. Harry Cole and Robbie Robertson.
What?
Wait. No, she said the Wilcox brothers. So scratch those other 2 names. It's the Wilcox brothers. She doesn't give a first name.
Okay.
Huh. Do you remember? But you remember like on Secondhand Lions when the brothers drove their plane into the barn and died?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty interesting.
Yep.
Yeah, so, yes, I wonder where that happened at.
Do you think the writers for Secondhand Lions knew this story and based it on people from Flora? What?
I'm going to say that's a yes.
Could be.
I'm
Could
going to
easily
think
be.
so. Others in the community became interested in flying and became licensed. And from those humble beginnings came the impetus for what is now the Clay County Airport Authority and the modernly equipped municipal airport on Flora's east side. When we're going to talk a little bit about the airport, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and then we'll finish talking about what the airport's like today. We'll be right back.
If you're looking for a loan for your brand new home, call Clay County State Bank. If you want to transfer money so your future will look sunny, call Clay County State Bank.
We got checking and savings and bill pay too.
An online bank, just ask a crew. For all your banking needs, we think you will agree.
Clay County State Bank is the place you need to be.
Clay County State Bank.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Tomorrow. Some fear the uncertainty it brings. Some trust the promise it holds. At Grinnell Mutual, we are always looking forward to tomorrow, growing and innovating. So even if the plans you have for the future aren't the same as the plans that the future holds for you, you can be ready. Because we'll be ready, like we have been for over 100 years. Trust in that. Trust in tomorrow. Talk to your mutual agent today.
Your local agent is on the square. Louisville, Clay County Farmers Mutual Insurance.
Welcome back to By the Way with Beth and Stacey. I'm Beth Cooper.
I'm Stacey Earlywine, and we are talking about Orla Clyde Forsman. Excuse me, they called him O.C. Forsman. He is the man accredited with bringing in the Flora airport. Mm-hmm. And the very first airport, like Beth said, if you're going down Blue Mound and there's a sign that says Airport Road, that's where his farm was, his property. He actually built an airport. Mm-hmm. Right there, south of Elmwood, had 9 daughters and 1 son. Mm-hmm. So, but that 1 son must have died really, really young. 3 of his children had passed before he did, because he died at the age of 60.
Okay.
Now we're talking about, so now he's got it at his house, but now people are utilizing the airport. So apparently we are going to talk about the airport that we have now that is out at East in Industrial Park.
Okay.
The Flora Airport has experienced many changes. Today, there are airport encompasses, 2 hangars, an administrative building, and a 5,000-foot paved runway capable of landing executive jets.
Cool.
So I know, I mean, with NAL and Helen, all of our industrial park, our airport, people don't understand how much our airport gets utilized.
Right. They don't.
You know, a lot of people, and when you get your property taxes, you are paying for, I just want to put a bug in everybody's ear. You pay an airport tax. That's actually a good thing because these executives come in because Flora wouldn't be here without their industrial park.
Right. The industrial park is what keeps our town
That keeps
going,
our town alive.
our economy going.
Yeah, you know, people, you know, that's part of capitalism, and you know, you have to have it. If industrial park, Jack Thatcher and that group of people were responsible for creating industrial park the way it is, and kudos to all them guys. They were thinking of the future.
Yes.
So
I've driven through other towns' industrial parks, and they'll have a sign that says industrial park, and there's nothing there.
right,
Nothing.
nothing.
And I'm like, where's all the factories? They don't have them.
And we have a lot.
We're
and they
blessed
keep them
that we
there.
have 'em.
We are blessed to have them. So when you want to complain about the factories and stuff, don't, because this town would dry up and die if it wasn't for the factories. So when you see that on your property taxes, don't complain about it because it's very little. But we need to keep that airport authority going. And one of our favorite people, Matt Lovett, works at the airport. We love Matt. So
Yep.
good guy. Through the foresight of many residents, the airport has become, and boy, this is tiny print, an integral part of the community's development. Situated adjacent to the industrial park, it is an ideal spot for use by the various industries. I have seen 3 jets at a time out there landing freight, says Warren Webster, who was the manager at the time that this was written.
Okay.
Mr. Forsman died in 1946. The airport continued to operate at his farm for several years under the supervision of Dewey Holland. Now's where we get into the Holland family.
Okay.
Okay, so like Holland had their truck stop. All the Holland kids were pilots.
Okay.
Actually, like Greg and Jeff are pilots for either American or United, and then Debbie Hodges' son, he's a pilot too. So they have.
She
a lot
has
of,
2 sons that are pilots, I believe.
2 sons are pilots. So yeah, they do a lot of piloting. By 1956, a group of local businesses formed the first Airport Authority Board. A contract for a pure oil truck stop and a Flora Municipal Airport Administration building on the east side of town was signed by Governor William G. Stratton. He was the honored guest for the dedication ceremony at the site. By 1958, city land and property purchased from Holland, Ora Guyot, John Kuntz, and Virginia Hagerstrom were combined to create the first 3,500-foot runway with a hangar added on the west side of the property. So now we've got all these business people seeing what's going on in the world.
People are catching on.
Right? Board members John Martin recounts a time in the late 1950s, shortly after the airport opening, when a T-33 jet trainer from Scott Air Force Base had to make a forced landing at
Whoa,
Flora.
really? That would have been something to see. Those things are huge.
That would have been something to see, wouldn't it? Wow.
Huh.
It tore up the runway, explains Martin. As a result, the airport received funds for a new overlay. That money is what really helped start the expansion, he adds. I'm going to show a picture I want to show that other picture of O.C. Forsman and his wife Bonnie. Yep, here is Forsman with his wife Bonnie. They're standing in the foreground of the hangar at the site of Flora's Airport, located on the Forsman Farm, southwest of town. So look at that. You can barely see. It's a photo. But this is not out at our airport. I should have showed you this earlier. That airport hangar is on that property.
It's
Wonder
not
why
there
they're
anymore, but
gone.
you can see that well.
I wonder who owns that property. It's all farmland now, isn't it?
I don't know. I need to drive by there. Isn't there an old house there? I wonder
I don't
if
know
that
just how
house
far
was
south.
his house. It's
I
not
don't
very
know.
far south at all.
It's not very south.
It's almost like the next property over from the cemetery, isn't it?
I think so. Yeah, that brown house.
Yeah.
I think that's where Sharon Isom's grandmother lived. Do you remember the Isom girls from Clayton, from around the area?
No.
I think so. That's where I think they're. I might have to check I'll call Sharon. Sharon Isom is Sharon Franklin. She's married to my cousin Chad Franklin.
Oh, okay.
And I do know for a fact that was it wasn't her parents, but I believe one of her grandparents lived there.
Well, yeah,
that would be
figure that
interesting
out.
to find out.
Might be neat.
But that hangar's huge, and that's literally out at their house.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Very
so
cool.
But yeah, and his wife's name was Bonnie, and that woman gave birth to 10 children. Just saying.
Yeah, she's pretty awesome too.
She's pretty awesome. In 1985, a 500-foot expansion. Now we're back out at our parents. It's 1985, a great year because it was the year that I graduated high school.
Oh, okay. I was 6 years old.
She always mentions that. In 1985, a 500-foot expansion was added, according to Webster. Through the years, more land had been purchased, leading up to the most recent expansion. The runway was strengthened and widened from 60 feet to 75 feet in 1993. And then in a final expansion was 1,000 feet added, was open to the property. The paved runway so this was 93. I would imagine 1993 was the last expansion. We'll have to ask Matt. But I would imagine 1993 was probably the last expansion. I don't remember them doing any work on it.
I don't know.
The paved runway now totals 5,000 feet in length and can support an aircraft up to 60,000 pounds.
Wow.
The present administrative building was constructed in the mid-1970s with the second hangar added in 1991. It's really, do you ever go out there?
Yeah, they have done work in more recent years because it's changed over the years because I would take the kids out there for those fly days with there's like a group that comes in and pilots and your kid can go out there and fly free. Jack's probably not quite old enough yet. I think you have to be 8 to do it. But my kids, all 3 of them, did it different times over the years. I love it. It's a great opportunity to get your kids in the air. Silas is seriously considering becoming a pilot one day, and it's really in thanks to that program that's got him thinking that way. But yeah, it's cool. So we've been out there over the years, and whenever Malia was young and I took her out there, the whole interior part of the airport, like the offices and stuff, was different entrance, everything. And then when I took Silas either last year or the year before, it had all been remodeled and changed.
Right.
So they might not have changed the runway, but I think continually they're making it better out there.
It's very nice.
It's very nice.
We know Matt Lovett is a good friend of ours. We go to church together. He's in the praise band, and he's also on our board, the Nostalgia Theater board. Matt Lovett's a great guy, and man, he keeps that place tip top. It looks beautiful out there. I love it. One thing I do miss is when I was a little girl and we would come home from my granny. So I loved. Does the light squirt?
The light still does it.
How come I'm not seeing that anymore? It used to be so vibrant. Maybe it's not the
Maybe
same.
it's not as. Yeah, they probably had to go to LED.
Something, because it would twirl.
I don't like LED as much.
It would twirl. I don't either.
I like the old lights that are yellow.
I do too, and my husband put them stupid bright lights on my front porch.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm not a fan.
I hate them. I like the
LED
soft.
Christmas lights make my heart shatter.
They
I do
hurt.
not like
They hurt my
them.
body.
I want the old-fashioned glow. I want the old
Me
colors.
too. Well, if you come by my house, my husband has put them nasty LED things in my front porch, and it just washes everything out. I hate
Jim.
it. Jim Early Wine. They're going to get changed because I'm going to take change about.
Yeah.
Okay, where am I? Okay, where was I at? Okay. I just talked about how now it can hold an aircraft of 60,000 pounds. One of the proudest undertakings for the board has been the installation of the automated fuel system. There are presently only 3 in the state of Illinois, with 1 more about to be added, said Webster. I don't know when this article was written, so. The automation means planes can fuel up 24 hours a day without assistance.
Oh, that's nice.
I didn't know that.
Kind of like pay at the pump. Nobody has to be there.
Right,
Which, I like that. Like, there's that FS that's over there by the airport. That's pay at the pump 24 hours a day. They don't have employees.
I love that.
I like that, too, because sometimes if you're leaving really early to go somewhere or you forgot to get gas, it's nice that you don't have to go somewhere where there's
a million people. We use that. We use that a lot. A lot of times we'll just stop in there. There are 2 types of fuel available. Funding for the airport comes through a tax from Flora and its outlying boundaries. I don't even know what
outlying boundaries.
Outlying boundaries, plus the sale of crops from the farmland on the property and donation. The airport totals 247 acres with 139 acres in farmland, 80 acres of grass, and the rest are runways and buildings.
80 acres of grass. Do they mow that?
Matt Love, yeah, it's mowed.
All 80 acres?
I think so. I see him out there on a big thing. Somebody's out there.
They have to have a tractor, I'd say.
It is. It's a big tractor. It ain't like a.
Yeah, not like
It's not a push mower.
You're not pushing it. Okay.
Yeah. No, it's a big tractor.
Okay.
So this Forsman, wow, God love him. His impact on developing interest in flying was exemplified when, after his funeral in Flora, the body was transported to Carlisle for burial, because he was originally from Carlisle.
Okay.
Pilots from Flora, Olney, Salem, and Fairfield flew their aircrafts in formation over the procession.
That's so neat.
And then dropped low over the grave to dip their wings and salute at the burial site.
Kind of scary, but cool.
O.C. Forsman brought flight to Flora and Clay County. Can you imagine?
That's
He was
so
only
neat.
60 years old when he died.
What a
an
guy.
impact he did.
It's men like this that made Clay County great in the beginning and got us set up to be successful today. I mean, just think about all the different men and women we have talked about that helped shape Clay County into what it is.
Unreal. Yeah, he is.
We just take it for granted we have an airport. People don't know it was like in the works for a long time before it came to be.
The thing about it is, just because you drive by there and you don't see a plane there, that thing, Matt Lovett is working on helicopters all the time. He does helicopters constantly land, little small planes land, because then the crop people, the crop dusters and all that stuff. It is absolutely, I had no idea. And to be perfectly honest, until Matt came to town and moved to Florida and started teaching me about the airport, I was stupid, ignorant on the airport. Now I understand the importance of it. And it is amazing. It is absolutely amazing. It is utilized a lot. A lot. But yeah, God bless the Forsman family.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
Very cool story.
Yeah, very, very, very cool story. And like I said, they're buried in Carlisle, but some of the family is buried. I think
here.
I think the Wright is born. I went on the Find a Grave and saw him. There are some born in Florida, but we did cover him on the cemetery tour.
I don't know if it was him. It was something related to that airport because it was in one of the stories, and we pointed to it and talked about the airport being right over there.
This is one we need to tell Jessica about. That's an amazing story. You could do that whole entire family. That's an amazing story. We're going to take a commercial break, and we will be right back.
Do you bowl like this? That's great. Do you bowl like this? That's great too. That's because whether you're a pro or you just want to have a lot of fun, at Peggle's Silver Dollar Lanes, we have a lane for you. We have galaxy bowling, gaming for kids and adults, Joe's Pizza, a full bar, darts, pool, and fresh and clean bowling shoes. Boy, does that smell nice. So come on down to Peggle Silver Dollar Lanes in Effingham, where we have a lane for you.
My name is Robin Stanford. I own Stanford Marketing. It's a promotional products business along with an embroidery business. And we do custom hats, t-shirts, anything, you name it, we can make it. People like that we do stuff in-house and we can actually make things here and that we're not contracting the work out to other places. We never say no. We always try to find a way to do it. If anybody can do it, we can do it. We are hardworking women, that is for sure. Come to Stanford Marketing in Flora for all your custom and promotional needs.
Give me order lumber. Doors, paint, windows, electrical, plumbing, and much more. Oh yeah, give me all your guns too.
John Lucas.
What?
You better be dreaming about all the stuff we sell here at Zink Building Center.
Oh, I would. Zink Building Center in Louisville on Route 45. It's a cool place.
Welcome back to By the Way with Beth and Stacey. I'm Beth Cooper.
I'm Stacey Earlywine, and we just talked about a family man, O.C. Forsman, brought the airport in town. Wonderful. Probably a great family.
Overachiever kind of guy. Did everything.
Beyond overachiever. Now we're going to Trixie off to a lady from Clay City. And I'm thinking I would have really, really liked this lady. Because she had what?
Grit and gumption.
This woman, Yeah, I would have loved this woman. I would have absolutely loved this woman. This is a piece I'm going to talk about a lady, and her name was Beulah Stein. They called her Toots.
Toots.
Love a woman named Toots. And it kind of comes at a good time. We're in, baseball. It's kind of a sports story. And this is a writing from Marina Lynch. You always talk about like those flamboyant, those bigger than life personalities in your town. This is Toots.
Okay.
Such a person was Beulah Toots Stein. Her maiden name was Wright, Wright. Born and raised in the Clay City area, she would later marry Jim Stein. And to this union was born one son, Bob.
Okay, just
Robert.
one. They only had one. Bob.
I love her. Toots was a rough-acting, often crude-talking female who could outwork and outswear most men in the town, but she loved sports, particularly softball.
Okay.
I mean, did you just have a league of your own?
Yeah.
Did that come into you?
Yeah.
The summer recreation program in Clay City was a very big thing in the town in the 1950s, and Toots would always attend the games, cheering and heckling loudly from the bleachers. I remember my Aunt Barb Cunningham, my mom's little sister, all of her friends. Gosh, it was my Aunt Barb, Deanna Allison, Judy Waddles, the Duff woman. Gosh, I just went blank. My sister's going to kill me. That Joetta Duff. It was Joetta Duff. These were girls that went to school at Clay City, and they were a wild, smoking, drinking, fun bunch. And I remember as a little girl as adult women, they played softball every week during the summertime.
Okay.
And they were rough.
Okay.
I would have put them people up anyway. They were great women. So, and the reason why they had this women's softball league that my Aunt Barb played on when I was little in the 70s was because of Toots Stein.
Okay.
Okay.
So Toots is the one that got it started.
You betcha.
Okay.
The games were played on a diamond behind the high school, and they had only one diamond, so the teams had their certain nights in the schedule to play. Well, Toots got the idea one year. Together, and she put together a coach and a girls' softball team with a winning record. So, Toots has decided she's off the bench. She's going to be the coach, and she's going to start a girls' softball team.
Okay.
And they had a winning record.
What age girls? Grown women or younger?
It's women's. It's not. It's a women's.
Grown women. Okay.
Yeah, because like I said, when my Aunt Barb and I don't know if my Aunt Becky
Who'd they play?
played or not.
Other teams? Other towns came over?
Yeah, a women's softball league, and they all played.
Okay.
Played together. Everything was fast pitch in those days. No one played what is now known as slow pitch today. Frustrated with watching the existing teams, she set about to round up her ideal team. She simply approached those she felt could do the job and those who loved the game and had a competitive spirit to go with it. Thus, the Clay City Women's All-Star Team was born.
Cool.
I love her because I'm a lot like Toots because you go after the people that you can get the job done.
Yes, handpick who you want and where you want them.
I am like that with my shows most of the time. Most considered it an honor to play for her because she was considered one of the best coaches of girls softball around at that time. We competed with other teams in Oblong, Robinson, Xenia, Ingraham, and Noble, and possibly other towns. She says she has forgotten since it's been 45 plus years ago, and her memory fails her sometimes. So we're talking this was longer than that. This has been a really long time ago now. She said, I don't know what our win-loss record was, but I am certain we won more games than we lost and enjoyed playing the game. Toots would accept no slackers. You gave your all or you didn't play. Boom.
Yep.
Hello, sports parents out there.
Give it
if your kid's slacking, they ain't playing, just saying. She knew the game and how to get most of the team. Despite her rough exterior, though, she had a way about her which commanded respect. The team members wanted to have uniforms, and since we had no sponsors in those days, we had to earn them. We had old-fashioned pie or box lunch suppers, as well as bake sales to raise money for the uniforms.
Okay.
We were ever proud of our royal blue shirts and pants with white piping trim. So they went with Clay City colors. Clay City High School's blue and white.
Yeah.
No polyester or the like, but all cotton with button waist.
Makes sense. I wouldn't want to play ball in polyester.
Ugh, could you imagine? It's hot.
Yes, it is.
Toots always said we played better after we got our uniforms. I talked with one of the past players recently. This is Rena Lentz. And she said she still has her uniform. Oh, man, that would be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
But she might have a little trouble fitting into that 22-inch waistband.
Oh, my gosh.
Can you imagine? That would be awesome. I wonder who that was on that team. Because she started this. It doesn't say the exact when she started. It just says Clay City was very big in 1950s.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm assuming it's probably the late 50s.
Mm-hmm.
There were many others who played at one time or another with the teams such as Donna Lindemann, Anna Mae Coulter, Betty Holder, and Karen Lentz, just to name a few. I don't know how many years Toots had her team, but she did leave her mark.
Oh, that's so cool.
Is that not a great story?
Do we know when Toots passed away?
Yes.
Yes.
I did find that. Just a second. You can do a little. I've got the SOS going on. I did find her on my Find a Grave. Sometimes why? SOS? Not SOS. Give me a second, guys, and I'll look that up and see when Toots passed away.
Yeah.
I just had it a minute ago. La 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 la. Where's my Clay? Because she is buried at the Clay City Cemetery. Can you tell that I have a problem with going to cemeteries being super nosy?
Well, it's not a problem. It's history. It's our job,
It's
Stacey.
our job.
We're hired to do the research. We cruise the cemeteries and check graves and dates and yeah.
I'll tell you what, this Find a Grave is the greatest thing I ever. Let's look up Toots. Her name was, I keep calling Beulah Wright Stein. And this is as Beulah Toots Wright Stein. She was born November 13th, 1914, and she died September 16th, 1990. So she was 75 years old.
Wow.
She's buried in the Clay City Cemetery. Her husband's name was Elmo Clyde Jim Stein, and she had one son, Robert Lee Bobby Stein, who died in 2012.
Oh, shoot.
He's also buried at Clay City Cemetery.
Does he have kids? I wonder if there's any of her grandkids around.
Nope. It just says on here.
Oh, that's sad.
Nope. Let me look and see here. Yeah, his wife was Sandra Kroger Stein. He worked at the shoe factory.
Okay.
And it was a Clay County highway. He loved country music. He played it in his garden. He was in the Elm River Chowder in Wayne County.
Okay.
He has survived. He is survived by his son, Galen Stein. Wait a minute. I think that's why he looks familiar to me. I actually know Beulah Stein's son. Galen Stein is my age.
Okay.
Galen Stein.
You know her grandson.
I do know her grandson. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm thinking, man, this guy looks familiar. That's Galen Stein's dad. This Bobby Stein. Galen Stein is his son.
Okay. Well, I hope
So
Galen
his
gets
son
to watch this episode.
His son is his son's my age, about 56, 57. Actually, I was Angela Martin and I were talking about Galen Stein the other day. See, it's amazing what you can find on Find a Grave.
Yep. An excellent research tool.
Excellent research tool.
Excellent.
Yeah, so I know. So yeah, so she had one son and one grandson. Because Galen Stein, he's never. I don't think Galen's ever married. I don't think he has children.
Okay.
But yeah, how awesome is that?
Yes, very cool stories. Thank you.
Loving her.
Yeah, I love her too.
Love her.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's end this show on something silly and humorous and doesn't make any sense. We just like to laugh, and maybe one day we'll go back to the inspirational ones, but not yet.
Not yet, because
Stacey and I get a kick out of these.
Now, I'm probably going to go. There are more deep thoughts by Jack Candy that I'm going to get.
Okay, what you got?
This is a good one. This is me. Just as bees will swarm about to protect their nest, So will I swarm about to protect my nest of chocolate eggs.
Yes, I will also protect my nest of chocolate eggs.
I will protect my nest of chocolate eggs.
Yes, or any other chocolate that's in it, not necessarily shaped like an egg.
So funny.
I will swarm to protect all of the chocolate.
Oh my gosh, that's hysterical.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Tell them where they can find us. We got a little time.
Okay, you can find us on Wabash Channel 100, Catch TV, daily at 11 a.m. Our new episodes air on Thursdays and on Fridays. You can also find all of our episodes on our YouTube channel. You just go to YouTube, type in Beth and Stacey or By the Way with Beth and Stacey, and our page will come up. You click on that, and then you can see all of our videos, every one, all 151 of them that we have made. And they're labeled. You can click on them, know what they're about, and watch that episode. And you can also find us on Facebook. Our Facebook page is By the Way with Beth and Stacey. You can like and share that page. And if you wanted to reach out to us with show ideas, comments, questions, you can always.
I'm ready to go knock on somebody's door.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I'm ready to go in somebody's house.
You can email us at bytheway@gmail.com. So we love all things Clay County history. If you're watching in the Effingham area, Salem area, any of our other viewing areas, we would love to touch on history there too. We just don't know that much of it. So if you have a show idea, fantastic story, or history in your family, or anything you know about in another area outside of Clay County, reach out to us. We want to hear it, and we would love to cover it.
Yep, that sounds good.
That's it for today. So thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you next time.
God bless you, and have a great day.